Hey guys, I'm Dr. Ben, and I'm excited to share with you literally the #1 overlooked secret to getting your thyroid fixed. I'm going to teach you about how the thyroid works, but number one is I'm going to teach that secret. All right, so the big thing about your thyroid, of course, this is the brain and spinal cord, and your thyroid is this gland that sits in the front part of your throat here. It looks like actually a butterfly, okay? Your thyroid is a master gland. That means it's a gland that controls your metabolism. A lot of people that have thyroid issues are having weight gain, but it's huge with energy. So when your thyroid is sluggish and not working, your energy is usually in the basement. So many things get diagnosed: depression, mood, anxiety, when it's a thyroid issue. Which, by the way, I'm going to be speaking right now to those of you who generally go to your medical doctor and your thyroid levels are fairly normal-ish, yet you have every symptom of thyroid. I'm going to show you why you have that. So the first thing we need to understand is your thyroid actually doesn't control itself. So the #1 thing that controls your thyroid, there's a little gland right here in your brain called your pituitary, right? That's the P there. That gland pituitary produces a hormone called TSH, right? That's thyroid stimulating hormone. Okay, and that's what actually tells your thyroid to go up or down. Okay, the other thing is you have another area of your brain right here, which is the H, right? And that is your hypothalamus. Now, the thing that's really important to understand about your hypothalamus is very sensitive to stress. So your hypothalamus tells your pituitary how much TSH to produce based on what your adrenal glands are telling you, right? So that's your HPA axis is what this is called. So you have your adrenal glands are these little glands that sit right above your kidneys in your low back. Of course, that's adrenaline, as you all know. And what they do is they actually respond to stress. So what happens is, and of course this is your adrenals, right? Oops, there's an S in there, right? So what happens is your adrenals are stressed. It signals to your hypothalamus that you have stress, and that controls how much your pituitary produces TSH, which influences your thyroid, right? So you can understand that this is a big picture. Most medical doctors, all they want to do is focus on medicating the thyroid, right? #1, that's not a solution to medicate it. #2, it's not going to be the fix. So what do we need to do here? #1, there's three things that we need to do to fix this. #1 is we need to reduce our stress, right? So this is obviously a no-brainer, but the less stress that we have, that's going to be the natural fix. It's going to decrease our adrenal levels, which is going to normalize our hypothalamus and help our glands. #2 is we actually need to heal the gut, right? Because the gut can stress out the adrenals. To heal your gut, a lot of people, this is really common, you've heard this, getting your gut healthy, we need to decrease sugar. That's your #1 fix for your gut, is decreasing your sugar, right? And now the #3 thing, I'm going to put a big star next to it because it's actually, in my opinion, the easiest and the most important thing, and that is going to be unpinching, right? Unpinching the nerve, right, to the thyroid, if I can spell correctly. Right, because how this works, you got to realize that so many people, of course, I'm a wellness chiropractor. Every single day, I bet you 80% of the people that walk into my office with a thyroid issue, their issue is caused by a pinched nerve, right? So what basically happens, they have had a whiplash, sports injury, maybe they've got babies and they've been breastfeeding with their head down in this weird position, and they wind up pinching that nerve going to the thyroid. Well, here's the deal. It doesn't matter what any of this stuff does. If the nerve is pinched to the thyroid, that master gland stops working correctly. Listen, if I'm talking about you and this is a pinched nerve, that's what I do. We have protocols in our office that's exactly to fix this. So if you're curious at all, I've got another video. You got to click below here, and I will show you exactly, really in less than 5 minutes, exactly what you need to do to fix that thyroid, the nerve of the thyroid, and really how we can do it for really inexpensive. But anyways, I'm Dr. Ben. Hopefully this caught you. If you want to click on that video, do that now. You won't regret it because I'm going to teach you how even more of this stuff works. Again, I'm Dr. Ben. I appreciate you listening.